Ahead of this historic vote, we do have the results of a new CNBC All-America Economic Survey with questions on impeachment and the president's handling of the economy. Steve Leisman has the details on that. Good morning.
Good morning, Becky. The nation is solidly split on the issue of impeachment as the House moves towards the historic vote today. The CNBC All-America Economic Survey finds 44% of the public believes Congress should impeach President Trump. 45% do not. The poll of 800 Americans conducted last week has a margin of error of plus or minus 3.5%. The split comes as a result of a deep partisan divide. 78% of Democrats favor impeachment. 83% of Republicans oppose it. Independents oppose it by a 46 to 41% margin. Some Americans, though, say they could change their mind. 4% of those who favor impeachment are open-minded or say they are, as are 6% of those who oppose it. So add in the 11% who are unsure, and you come up with 1 in 5 Americans, put all those three together, could potentially be swayed on the issue. How do 4 and 6
equal 11?
What's that?
How do 4 and 6 equal 11?
No, those are separate.
Oh, okay.
4% of those, thank you for asking that. Sometimes I never know if they're understandable, these charts, but 4% of those who favor impeachment say they could change their mind. 6% of those who don't say they could change their mind. Then the 11% add in or unsure. 21%. 1 in 5 Americans say they could potentially sway it on it. Now, President Trump's economic and overall approval ratings look to have rebounded from a hit they took from the start of the impeachment process back in September. These numbers are astonishing. 49% of the public approves of President Trump's handling the economy, while 40% disapprove. And that's a sharp rebound from the September survey, which was taken, you'll remember, just as the impeachment process began. The president's economic approval numbers fell underwater for the first time. As you look to the left of that chart, that split of 49-40 or so is one we've had almost the entire Trump presidency. Now it's even a little bit better. Now, 49% disapprove of the job the president is doing overall, and 40% approve. It's still a net negative of 9 on the approval number, but well improved from the net negative 16 in September. What's interesting about the poll is you see Americans making a distinction. 13% more Democrats and 12% more independents like the job the president is doing on the economy than they like the job he's doing overall. So 7% approve of his overall job on the economy, but 20% of Democrats approve of the job he's doing on the economy.
I'm trying to go back to September. What happened in September to hurt some of his numbers?
You know, I've been thinking about this a lot because, you know, I've been doing this poll for a long time. Sometimes you want to be on the news and maybe sometimes you don't. We came out with this poll, or we went into the field just as the Democrats said they were going to impeach the president. So what we picked up in this poll was
3 years ago?
Huh?
3 years ago.
The most recent go around.
I'm sorry.
I get it.
Are we going to do the all?
Answer clinically and objectively.
We're going to do the All-America. We're going to do the All-America routine.
I can't wait.
You look forward to that.
I do.
So athletes are the athletes. See the Army-Navy game. They loved Trump.
They did love the
so
president.
I would think athletes in general would be more less impeached. But that's why it was kind of right.
You are correct, Joe. You are correct, sir.
Okay, are we done?
All right, we
did our
we did our bit. I was telling people, you know why we called it the All-America Survey, though?
No.
Which was 13 years ago. Or 12 years ago.
You've told me this.
When we started, nobody could believe we were interviewing anybody but rich people and Wall Street people.
It's all America.
But this is all America.
Nothing to do with athletes. Right.
That's why we call it that. But it's interesting the distinction that they make. And what happened, to answer Becky's question, is that it was like a visceral reaction where the president's economic approval numbers took a huge hit. And we said at the time.
But there was nothing going on with the economy at that point,
What is interesting, guys, if you don't mind very quickly, that the overall approval numbers, they don't change very much. This 40%, our Republican pollster yesterday, we have a Republican Democratic pollster, said for as volatile a presidency as this is, the stability of the approval versus the disapproval is one of the most astonishing things that he has
That
seen.
gets back to the idea of people digging into their trenches.
Yep.
Right.
It's the base versus the other base.
Right, and you did not have that kind of stability in the Obama presidency.
That's the only place that you see stability, though. It's interesting because people are just so dead set on their beliefs on this.
Right.
They are entrenched. They are dug in. It's the tribalism playing out.
It is fascinating, Becky, how narrow the window is to get those majorities. If you notice, there is not a majority for impeachment. There's a dead split at 44-45. 1 in 5 Americans are in play here.